Hello everyone! In this video, I will demo the process of generating files for the panel saw and using the KDT 6-sided drilling machine for machining, demonstrating the interior furniture production process. First, I will model in SketchUp, then use the Woodsoft plugin and export CNC data for the 6-sided drilling machine in MPR format. Next, I will export Excel data and use third-party cutting software to generate auto-cutting files for the panel saw. Here I will demo with a cabinet like this. Fittings attached, edge banding applied. I will select the parts to process and log in to the Woodsoft plugin. This is the Woodsoft plugin interface. I will load the parts. Here is the information. I want to cut 5 of these cabinets, so I enter 5 in the quantity box. Then I choose to save the information. In the first section, General Settings, I will select the length along the x-axis and settings for the inner and outer cutting lines contours of the details. I can change the execution order here by using the move arrows. After that, I click Save and select Export File. Now I will choose the folder to save the file. This is the process of importing the MPR file for the 6-sided drilling machine. We will get a zip file to extract here. This is the folder containing the drilling files. Parts without drilling operations will be shown here as nitrogen monoxide MPR file. Then I will proceed by selecting here. I will navigate to the folder containing these drilling files. Then I can load the files. The parts here contain machining information. For example, I will select Simulation. Next, I will guide you on how to export data to cut on third-party software for the panel saw. Here I will select Export Excel file for Bozzy's cutting. I will get this zip file. Unzipping this file gives us the folder with necessary info. It includes part images and an Excel file. These represent detail images showing fittings and edge banding positions. There are edge banding indicators for identification, and an Excel file containing information to import into Bozzy's cutting. Or import into other cutting software. Here I will work with Bozzy's cutting. I will open Bozzy's cutting. Before opening, I will copy the part images to a fixed folder on the computer. Back to the Bozzy's cutting software. There are many different panel saw post-processors here. I will choose the Nanxine configuration to export files for the NCP 330 panel saw. After connecting, I will select Open. Here I can open different formats, such as Excel, CSV, TXT, ... Bozzy's files. There are many file formats. After opening the Excel file, I will map the information fields corresponding to the data in Excel. Here I have the selection fields. Finished dimensions, cutting dimensions, part width, edge band thickness, groove, edge band name, thickness of the edge band. Then I will check Delete First Row. The first row is the header, data field name. Then I click OK. The system will import the information contained in the Excel file. Here I have the quantity to cut is 5 and info on edge banding, dimensions, grooves, and part image names. To select cutting, you will choose the Edit menu. Check Cut All Panels. Then I will proceed to cut. Before cutting, I will declare information such as configuration declaration, board size stock declaration. Select this configuration and select Output Data Settings. For example, real-time automatic labeling here. And check Label Print for panels. When a part is cut, the system will automatically print the label. Select Cutting, and I can input quantity, name the order according to reality. When I choose to cut, the system will let me choose the cutting materials I want to cut. After proceeding with cutting, the system will generate board cutting diagrams. This is the cutting diagram for one type of board. This is the 6 mm back panel. And after that, I can click to print labels beforehand. If not using automatic printing, I will click Label Print. Click here to print labels manually. Then I click on the Preview Results section. Results. We will have information. Dimensions, banding positions, detailed info, etc. Product. For example, to edit the label template, click on the data field and change it. For example, model name. Okay, then I will save this label template. This is the label template editing process. This is the manual label printing process. In case we print automatically at the machine, we will choose Accept. Here, there will be options for output information. Then click OK. The system will return the DOT cut automated run files. We will import this file directly into the management software of the Nangsing NCP 330 panel saw. For example, here I have this dossier. I click Print. This data helps me manage the objects. I will print to PDF. Setting export volume, how the details are. These are the part nesting diagrams. For example, details marked with ready. This is a part cut in sufficient quantity. Part list. Leftover board offcuts section. Board export slip. So I've guided you on exporting data for the panel saw and the 6-sided drilling machine. You can perform data export for various machine models. For example, here I have the cut files to import into the panel saw and part image files for auto labeling. Thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.